Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to be back with you. I feel like it's been so long. Okay, let me make sure is this all connected right? Doesn't look like we're actually doing much yet. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Riley. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a piercer and a model sometimes. For those of you that do know me, hello again. Okay, so I'm super excited to say that I was invited back again this year to Leesburg, Florida for Bike Fest. So you can check out my Instagram, which I literally just held this up, but I'm going to do it again. Piercings by Riley, if you want to check out shots from last year. I know the gorgeous Miss Ruthless is going to be returning again this year, and there are, it's going to be a lot of fun. So it is the world's largest motorcycle and music, I guess, 3-day event. And it is so much fun. They do the AMC Wall of Death. The whole thing is put on by Progressive and Bud Light, and there's just tons and tons of music and bands, a lot of shops and boutiques. Of course, the Tattooed Women for Inked Mag and Steadfast brand are going to be there. We're going to be at the Gator Harley Swamp Stage on Friday. We're going to be at the Lucky You Cycles Saloon on Saturday, and then we're going to be at the Rat Hole, the custom bike show on Sunday. So it's going to be a huge blast. I can't wait to see everybody. I actually just got my first little Harley. It's a Sportster. It's an 883. I wanted a 1200, but I don't actually know how to ride yet, so I'm going to start little and go big from there. I wish I could bring it with me, but I'm flying down. But I really can't wait to see everybody there. I did a sign up in Orlando before I moved to Vermont for Leesburg, and it was really actually super cool how many people said hi that I had met at Leesburg and asked me if I was going again, and I didn't think that I would be able to because I knew I was going to Vermont, but oh my God, I'm so excited. And can I just say that my soul really needs the warmer weather right now. Vermont is amazing, but it is cold. It's April and it's kind of cold outside today. But all in all, it's been great and work's been great and it makes me super excited. Oh, I actually just got a new tattoo. It's actually healing, so please don't judge it too hard. It's not done, obviously. It's called a Devil's Hand. It's a strain of an orchid, and we're gonna have one on each side, and then we're gonna have a calla that goes up. We're building a shirt. We actually just did my ribs. Now all my comments are popping up. For a minute it wasn't. Hello everybody. Anyway, so we're working on a shirt. We're doing my ribs. We're doing full chest. We've done some roses. I'll show you in a minute. Let me catch up with these comments now. Okay, see, now I feel a little more comfortable that everything is working right. I am terrible with technology and I feel like I have so many issues. Hello from Italy. Hello from Cambodia. Thank you for all the compliments on tattoos. Hello from, see you at the Rat Hole. Irish Griffin. Awesome. See you there. These are so nice. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me catch up with you guys. I feel like that took a second. But yeah, Bike Fest last year was super fun, and I'm so excited to be in the heat with such great people all over again. The motorcycle, the camaraderie in the community is just so strong. It's almost like the tattoo industry. You know, there's just this, I don't want to call it a brotherhood, women too, but there's just this connection that's so strong, and it's just so powerful to be a part of, even just to experience for the weekend. It's so much fun. So I was living in Wesley Chapel, Brandon, Lakeland, Tampa, Orlando kind of area. I was there for a few years, so Leesburg's I don't know, an hour and a half, guys. I would really love it if I got to see all my friends and my family and my clients. I'm going to be traipsing around. But yeah, Harley Gator on Friday. We're going to be at Lucky You Salon on Saturday. And then the rat hole on Sunday. Oh man, I'm so excited. This shit's dope. Side of your forehead tattoo. I saw that. Sorry. I have a super weird hairline. My hair is everywhere today. Okay, I'm gonna stop being a girl. Sorry. So it's just like a piece of a flower. I just got my neck done, which yeah, this thing is it's a strain of a devil's hand. Joe is doing it. So we're doing. Okay, so we're doing 2 devil's hands, a calla leaf. We're bringing it down, and we're gonna put a bunch of crazy crazy different sorts of flowers. I think I'm going to leave like a diamond of negative space, and then we're going to come down and we're going to do it. Let's see if I can actually show you this. It's going to be hard. I'm wearing shorts underneath of my dress just because I saw this coming. If I can actually get that. So he did some snapdragons. This is Joe. I work with him at Body Art. He redid my hummingbird. I've got a bunch of roses that are coming up. He's going to change my guns out. And then this is going to cover this. And it's all going to be one fucking dope-ass righteous piece. It's going to be awesome. I feel like my neck tattoo is the first tattoo where I'm actually starting to almost like feel heavily tattooed, which is funny because like I have my hands and, you know, all sorts of stuff, you know, but this one's like really doing it for me, and it's nice. I feel that with every tattoo I get, I just feel more and more like myself. Stop the vibrating. Oh my God, you guys can hear that. Okay, hang on. I'm so sorry. It's on mute now. I actually think that it's, somehow it's from this, but I could just be saying that. I'm sorry about the vibrations. I'm sorry. Hello from Louisiana. Do I know what day it is? Psh, do I know what day it is? Oh, thank you for the hair compliment. I feel like it's really all over the place. So I see that you guys are from really like everywhere. I'm seeing Cambodia, I'm seeing Italy, I'm seeing Tokyo, I'm seeing Australia, and are any of you guys bikers? Are any of you guys going to Leesburg Bike Fest? Do you do bike events at all? Have you been to Daytona? I went to Daytona once. That shit is wild. I will say the one thing that I really love about Leesburg that Daytona kind of loses is that like brotherhood that I was talking about earlier. I think that Daytona is just becoming so much about the drinking and the partying that it kind of loses. I mean, most people, don't even, I feel like, take their bike to Daytona half the time anymore, you know? So Leesburg's really got that trueness. I could be wrong here, but I want to say that this is the 21st anniversary. I'm pretty sure he said it was the 20th anniversary last year, so I think that would put that at the 21st. Instagram. Hell yeah, I saw that. Sorry, I peeked up and saw. Piercings by Riley. It's, I'm a piercer full time, so it's a lot of my piercings. It's a lot of my shooting and pictures of my pug, who I think, oh, she was right behind me. She's crawled up into bed now. And pictures of my pug, who is unfortunately going blind, and I'm gonna have to make her cute little eye patches. That's sad. I was at the Maryland Bike Show. Sam, Maryland does a bike show? Is it a good one? I didn't know that. I'm actually from Virginia, born and raised. And I didn't know that at all. Myrtle Beach is in a few weeks. Yeah, it is. I'm dying to go to Sturgis. I'm a biker in Austin, Texas. Going to the MotoGP. Oh, I know what that is. I read that weird. Daytona, yeah, all right. I got a lot of fucking bikers on here. This is awesome. I kind of like how the tattoo community and the motorcycle community, I don't want to say go hand in hand, but I like that there's a lot of overlap in the relationships. I think that it really just kind of furthers the culture, which is super neat. Thunder in the Valley, been to Sturgis. Alan, what is Sturgis everything that I think it is? I want to go, but I'm in Vermont, so I think that I would have to ride out there, which would take, like 3-4 days, right, on a bike? And then with stopping, right? Because I don't actually know how to ride, so if I do ride there, it's going to be like a slow process. And then 3 or 4 days back, and then the event's, it's Sturgis is a week. It's not 10 days, is it? No, it's a week. Anyway, that would be long. Maryland has a couple. Does it really? Since when the fuck has Maryland been, oh my God, my language. Since when has Maryland been like a big bike community? That's kind of crazy. Thank you for all these hair compliments. This is awesome. Thanks. It needs to actually be colored. And I actually just cut 6 inches off, and I'm going to stop talking about my own hair now. Hello from everyone. I would love to know what everybody's been up to. Is this a completely new group of people? Do I have people from my CBD videos? The last time I think I actually shot a video for Inked Mag was possibly for my birthday, and Inked sent me an awesome mystery box full of fun goodies. Hope to see... Oh, okay, sorry. Leesburg Bike Fest. Seriously, guys, I put pictures on my Instagram from last year. It's just a little snippet, but there are more to go. Please go check it out, and please come see us, because it really is just loads and loads of fun. You can, at Leesburg Bike Fest has their own Instagram. You can go to www.leesburgbikefest.com. You can hashtag Leesburg Bike Fest to see pictures from last year, and it is a show, let me tell you. Oh, that was, yeah, I'm glad that I get to come back, because now I kind of know a little bit more of what I'm in for. It's always different to work an event than it is to attend an event. So I'm getting asked about, okay, so your ink, okay, so you said your ink is amazing, especially the painful hidden, I think you're talking about my armpits. I don't know. Are you talking about my armpits? Port Dover, Ontario on any Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Okay, so what goes on in Ontario on Friday the 13th? If I like bikes. I do like bikes. I've put a lot of miles down on the back of a bike. I've never actually ridden myself, but I did just get my first Harley Sportster from Green Mountain Harley Davidson in Essex Junction, Vermont. I am so stoked because it is finally starting to get warm out. I wouldn't call it riding season just yet here in Vermont, but we are getting so close, and oh my God, the mountains. The mountains. Florida has great weather for riding when it's not raining or unbearably hot like in summertime. But it's just so flat, you know, it does become a little bit monotonous. And up here, it's cold a lot of the time, and you're really not going to want to ride or can't ride because of the ice and the snow. But God, it is stunning. It is spectacular. You have the lakes, the rivers, the streams, the ponds. You've got so many mountains and curves and windy roads and hills. It's just phenomenal. Where are good shops in California to get tattooed? I don't live in California. I don't want to say I can't help you. There's a ton of amazing artists in California, period. It also depends on what style, I guess, you want to do and how much space you're trying to fill. I am working on all sorts of stuff right now. Oh, you know what? Adam is also working on a female plague doctor for me. It is not finished. I'm going to see if I can do it this way. I'm wearing shorts underneath, so please don't think this is weird. Ooh, they rode all the way up. Okay. So here's my female plague doctor. It is not finished. It's more of a masquerade style than anything. But yeah, I'm working on that. We're working on my whole shirt. We were working down and up. And truth is I hate getting my ribs tattooed, like, a lot. And it sucks. So I was like, I kind of called it quits and was like, let's actually work up, down. So this is all going to be one piece when it's done. It is going to be dope. I'm going to do my kneecaps. I got little spaces to fill. I wish that I could see all of your tattoos. I wish that you could post, hey, when you post comments, can you post pictures? Because I would love to see what kind of stuff you guys have. It is not a bull ring, thank you. It is a sweet little clicker, and I will have you know that that the Aztecs really started making septum piercings prominent was to show your inner warrior. So, you know, every piercing actually has a lot of history and culture behind it. I think it's funny that people can judge one piercing and maybe not necessarily another, you know. And I suppose it does all come down to aesthetic purposes and opinions and things like that. But I love piercing. I think it's so neat. I think it's so incredibly neat. Nipple piercings actually came about because the Roman gladiators needed a way to hold their capes up during battle, you know, and the progression and the evolution of the culture from the history to what it is now is so substantial. You know, now women do it to increase their self-esteem and their sexuality and their spunkiness in a world where we are forced to conform and they can't have piercings or tattoos for work. So although one man might look at them and think, or one woman might look at them and think that they're trashy, for somebody else it's empowering. So sorry you don't like my bull ring, but I totally love it, and it makes me feel fierce, and it makes me feel like the powerful warrior that I am. So there's that. Dermal piercing on my chest. Yes, it is a microdermal implant. Dermals. I don't think that pain is so relative. Life hurts, you know, that's just the truth of it. Life hurts, but I think that if you want to do it, then that's really all that matters, because the pain is so short-lived. I think that placement and lifestyle is a big one with dermals, you know, because what works for one person might not work for another. I've put spinal dermals into a young lady, and before we did them, I asked her what she did for a living. She told me she was a communications major and she sat in front of a computer all day. And I shit you not, as soon as we were done, she's like, these are gonna look so good when I'm teaching yoga. I'm sorry, what? Like, when I asked you what you did for a living beforehand, and don't take this personally, I don't know if I really care. It's more so, you know, like, I care about this procedure that we're about to do. So needless to say that they didn't sit as well, but I have put spinal dermals into a really good friend of mine, and she's had them for a while now. We did those some years back, and they're just great. So placement, lifestyle, pain of getting it done is really all relative. I didn't know about the Aztecs. Yeah, actually, so septum piercings came about from a few different cultures for a few different reasons. It really started off with the men who were the hunters and the warriors, and over time, women started to kind of embrace that too, because women were powerful, just in a completely different way. I spent a lot of my apprenticeship learning history and progression and culture, and that was really awesome. So I'm actually making my apprentice do that as well. Who can I just say is fantastic. I wish I could grab, oh my God, it's so far. Body Art Tattoo, come check us out. We're on Main Street in Burlington. Oh, I'm seeing people I know on these comments. Hey guys, oh, I've missed you. I've missed you so much. Do I have one behind my neck? Well, it's not really so much behind my neck. Okay, now I'm getting asked about the armpits. Hang on, one thing at a time. Okay, so here are my armpits. Whew. It's funny, I'm really here to talk to you guys about Bike Fest, but we'll look at tattoos also, because they go hand in hand. There we go. It actually looks better in person, because I feel like when I get far away from it, it kind of loses some of that detail. I would love to see somebody know exactly who this is without me saying anything. I got this guy. This is Mary Dyer. She was the first female Quaker activist to give her life for the name of peace. I got some cardinals. Tool of a little moth in there. Got my splatter paint sleeve. Got my neck. And my face. I got stuff going on here. I got some on my legs. Yeah, I really don't want to be turning around like that. I know, Sarah. Okay, Glenn. Okay, let's see. Clear of this one. Well, this wall is bare right now, and this is my kitchen. So there we go. Yeah. So okay, so let me scroll up real quick because I want to see if anybody got this one on my arm. No, not yet. No? Nobody knows? Nobody knows? Hang on. Anybody? Brownie points. Okay, close the window. All right, I got you. Is that better? Hang on. Let's see if this will be better. Hang on. Is that better? That's better. Roland the Rat. Nope, try again. Muppets Rat. Yep, I would love to know which one. Do you know what movie he's from? Because I chose a very specific one. Ratatouille. Nope. The rat from the Muppets. It is. His name is Rizzo. His name is Rizzo. Does anybody know who he's from? I chose this one very specifically. This is a sleeve for my daddy. So it's all things of him and things that reminded me of him and things that he loved and that, you know, it's not done. It's been really hard to complete because I was such a daddy's girl. Oh, my mom sent me some letters the other day, and she sent me pictures from her and my dad when they were like 18, and God, I think my dad would have been 70 right now. My mom is 60 something. Rizzo from the Muppets, hell yeah. I still haven't seen anybody tell me which Muppets movie you think it's from. Ooh, Chris! Ooh, Ollie, you got it. Fuck yeah. Ooh, sorry. Got excited. It's totally from A Christmas Carol. I love that he risked his life for that bag of beans a couple of times, which is totally great. Thank you. I have a daffodil in the other one too. The Muppet Show. God, I grew up on the Muppets. I really did. I was actually surprisingly impressed with this newest one. Jason Segel is great. I didn't know how he was going to do with it, but he really did it justice. Oh, here's all sorts of crazy. Christmas Carol. Yep, I'm still seeing. What is the color of your hair? Well, I was naturally a dark blonde, and I started dyeing it brown. Right now, it's red. It was like a really pretty red ombre. Angus did it. He's at oh my God, what is the name? His Instagram is North Street Shoddy, but he's a hairstylist in Burlington. He's just phenomenal. But he did a really nice red ombre on me. It's just faded out, and I need to get it redone. It's been like 6-8 weeks, but when it was first done, it was just phenomenal. But thank you so much. Thank you. So I don't know if any of you, I'm getting questions about my vape. I don't know if any of you guys saw any of my CBD videos for Elevate Through Inked, but this is actually just, hang on, that was a good look, right? Okay. Conspiracy. Conspiracy does some really, really nice juices. This one's called Alien Blood. It's kind of hard for me to pinpoint. It's funny that a lot of vape companies will name it something and not even really give you a description. It's very sweet, very fruity, and very light and refreshing. It's very crisp. You were pretty until I realized you vaped. Aw, that sucks. Well, you should also know that I have almost no nicotine in here. Not that it should really hold any relevance, and I'm not a cigarette smoker anymore. But that's okay. What's the most painful tattoo you have? Okay, the palms of my hands were really rough, but it was short-lived and it healed like a dream. My ribs, I don't know what it is. I meet people and they're like, oh yeah, I sit for my ribs, no problem. I fell asleep. My ribs are brutal. I feel so bad for Joe at Body Art. I kick and scream and I don't really kick and scream, but like I bitch and whine that whole time. I'm terrible with my ribs. Which is sort of why it's not done yet. Do I have a Facebook page? Yeah, it's just Riley Rebecca. I don't know. But my Instagram is Piercings by Riley. If you want to take a look at all of my shenanigans and my piercings and my random shooting and my pug, because that's really the most important thing. I don't know if anybody can... Oh, you know what? Here we go. Napping. She is napping. I want armpit tattoos now. That's awesome. Do it. You know, it's really not as bad as you would think. I mean, from what I hear, it's worse for men than it is for women, because women are so used to shaving. So like you break down the skin and then you put on deodorant, so you're really putting chemicals into it, and then just all the chafing. So women I know say it's not that bad. Men seem to not enjoy it as much. But really, again, it's all relative. What's the one on your head? No, I don't have Twitter. I don't have Snapchat. I have Facebook. What's on TV? I don't actually know at the moment. It's a strange video. I would love to be around you when you're 70 to see your tattoos. I'm so excited for that. I have 2 donkeys playing sitars on my ass cheek, and I got it just so it would look brilliant when I'm like 80, because they're going to look like cows playing banjos, and it's going to be awesome because I'm going to be that great, like, godparent where my like great grandchild starts dating and I'm like pulling down my pants on their first date. Oh man, or their first school dance. Oh God, they're gonna hate me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Do I have Instagram? Yeah, I do. So really, guys, I'm getting so sidetracked, but really, ultimately, when you go here, check out my latest post. It's from Leesburg Bike Fest from last year. You can also go to Leesburg Bike Fest Instagram. It's the 28th, 29th, and 30th. So it's the last weekend of this month. It's in Florida. I'm going to be there. There's going to be a bunch of other really sweet girls that are going to be there. And we're going to be all over the place having a really good time. We're just going to be getting to hang out with everybody and take a bunch of pictures and ride around. We're going to be at the Gator Harley Swamp stage on Friday, the Lucky Youth Cycle Saloon on Saturday, and then the Rat Hole Custom Bike Show on Sunday. So it's gonna be a load of fun, which I'm so excited to see everybody. I'm so excited to be back in Florida for the weekend. I can't express just how excited I am. And now I'm gonna know about so much more about the bikes that are there, because I feel like last year it was like, oh wow, these are a lot of really nice bikes, and this year I get to be like, that's a roadster, that's a street glide, that's a road glide, like that's a little Harley Sportster, and that's a fucking fat boy. So I get to appreciate it this year in a different way, so I'm really excited. But check out all the photos from last year. Go to hashtag Leesburg Bike Fest. Or even, you know what, better yet, go to their Facebook. Go to their Facebook, Leesburg Bike Fest. They've got tons of cool stuff. My bad. The whole thing's being put on by Progressive, which I actually think is super cool. I had no idea that they were such a leading contributor to just all things motorcycle and tattoo industry, which is really cool. But Bud Light and Budweiser are some of our biggest sponsors. It's just such a good old time. It really is. You guys are not going to regret going. So if you're in Florida at all, really, I think Austin's not that long of a drive, and Louisiana, Nolens. I think they're what, like a couple of hours in the grand scheme of things. So April is so nice, guys, that if you are riders, you should just hop on your bike and get over to Leesburg and have a really good weekend with us, because we're going to be there. And then I have to go back to Vermont, so I would love to see everybody while I can. Where are all your piercings? Well, I'll show you what's on my head. You like how I did that? I have a custom bent scaffold piercing, which is called an industrial. I have my trachea and my rook. I have my daith on this side. My ears are at a 0 currently. I stretched my ears because I saw this one pair of pretty plugs. And somehow I've just been stretching and stretching ever since, but I really don't want to go too big. And hold your comments about ear stretching. Hold all negativity, guys, with these comments. Even if you're not talking about me, let's keep this all positive. Did your nose piercing hurt? Oh, septum's not bad, Ashley. So in between all that cartilage, you have like a sweet spot of like fleshy, membraney nothing, and that's where the piercing really belongs. I always tell my clients, like, if you meet somebody that says their septum hurt really bad, that piercing fucked up. They really did, and they went straight through that cartilage, because even if somebody does have a deviated septum, you can always pierce accommodating to that. Septum's not bad. It's a super easy one to get to have to heal and to maintain. Don't you hate that every time you find a pair of pretty plugs, they're always a size bigger, so you have to stretch them? Amanda, that's what I was saying. Like, it was these, oh man, what was it? I found some just gorgeous hematite, and they were like real little, you know, and then I saw these like genuine, these really gorgeous labradite, and they were the next size up, and then I found this, oh god, yeah. Anyway, I'm rocking some wood today, actually. They're roses. You really can't see them. Yeah, you really can't see that. They're roses. Leave your ears alone. You hush, Blake. I do what I want. Francis wants to hear me say his name. Hello, Francis. Let's see your back tattoos. Oh, it's funny you ask. I have 0. So the back is the largest unadulterated canvas that women have, and I think that it is destined to be one grand story, if you will. And I just don't know what I want yet. I think that over the years I've kind of gone through a couple of things that would be really, really cool, but I'm not sure that maybe, sometimes I wonder if I'm not meant to pick my back tattoo. and that it's just supposed to happen. I know that sounds a little crazy. All of my tattoos have such significant meaning to me, but maybe something about this one, because it's my biggest and because it's the one that I'm waiting for last, like maybe it is supposed to be a passage that's earned for whatever reason. I mean, I'm sure I could just like say screw it to that and put whatever I want, but I don't know. Something's been telling me to wait. So I have absolutely nothing on my back. I have my lower legs and my kneecaps that are empty. I have a couple spots on my arm, and my chest right now is empty. All of which is going to get covered soon. So, what flavor vape? It's called Alien Blood by Conspiracy. It's awesome. Have you been to Bike Week in Laconia? No, I haven't. I've done the one, let's see. It was so long ago. I know there's so many in Myrtle Beach. I don't even know which one it was. I did one in Myrtle Beach like years back. I did Daytona. I did Leesburg Bike Fest last year, and I'm going again this year, but this is kind of my extent. I have put a lot of miles down on the back of a bike, but only within the last like year or so. So, I'm planning to get all the flags of the countries I visit on my back. What do you think? I've thought about doing like the globe and things like that. I'm just so, I don't know. And how do you know how many countries? Here's my question with your flag thing. How big do you know to make each flag? Because how many countries are you going to end up going to? What if you make the first one a certain size, not to sacrifice detail, of course, and you make them all the same size because of that, and before you know it, you run out of space and you're still traveling? Or what if you don't make them big enough? Are you a Playboy? No, nope, I'm not. That's not up my alley. Sorry. What's your favorite tattoo style? I love abstract art. Whether it be splatter paint, whether it be trash polka, whether it just be a blend of watercolor, whether it be something very harsh and edgy and angular. It could be partially geometric. I love abstract art, but I think I just love abstract art as a whole. Impressionism has always been my favorite, and I haven't really seen too many tattoos fall into that style because that would take my cake. Of course, I love hyperrealism just because of the fact of what can be done. I love geometric. I love splatter paint. Please don't confuse that with watercolor. Not that I don't like watercolor. I love anything graphic. I don't know. I like all tattoo styles. I really do. That's kind of a hard question. Most painful tattoo, my ribs. My ribs suck. My ribs and my palms are rough. They're not fun. Ditches in my knees were not fun to get. The ditches in my knees were not fun to heal. My armpits were not fun to heal, but not that bad to get. Okay, so I keep getting asked about these. What is that hair color? Just red. It's a red ombre. Deep red, gold. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, we did put some violet, some deep violet, and some copper in there too. But it's a red ombre with copper and deep purple. Could you show that beautiful piece on your neck? I want to, but it's not done healing. Oh man, this one was kind of rough right here. Can I just like maybe cover? Oh no, see, it doesn't look good yet. But I'll show you from far away. How's that? It's called a devil's hand. It's a strain of orchid. So I'm going to have one on each side of my neck, and I'm going to have a calla lily that comes up, but its stem is going to make a diamond of negative space. So we're going to cover these and go down and around, and it's going to be dope. What is my profession? I'm a piercer, full-time. Piercings by Riley. I love all things piercing, adornment, reconstruction, body modification. I work at Body Art Tattoo. It's in Burlington, Vermont. But I am also a model sometimes. I don't like the word model. I wish that there was another word for that. Subject, maybe? No, because I feel like not all photography is meant to be about the subject. But I enjoy doing a lot of conceptual and fine art, and I do a lot of like promo and stuff for tattoos because it's fun. Inked Mag is amazing. Steadfast brand is just wonderful. Lethal Angels and Dirty Shirty, there's a lot of really, really cool companies that kind of intertwine with the industry that I work in on a daily basis, so I really love being able to shoot for that because it's something that I I am in real life. So that's always really cool. Do they all have meanings? Yes, they do. Up until... Do I have any that don't, actually? My female plague doctor, I don't want to say that that holds significant meaning for me, because it doesn't. I just wanted something deadly and beautiful. I wanted something dark and heavy and still so feminine, and something different. I have a huge chunk of Shakespeare on that leg, so I wanted something, and roses, and I just kind of wanted something that was beautiful and that could tie it all together. Other than that, yes, they all do have extremely significant meaning for me. Hey, thanks. Aw, thank you guys. Do you think tattoo design has reached its peak? No, I don't. And you know what? I think that we're only in the beginning. I think that the fact UV ink is not something I recommend, and I say that because I've had it. It's not something I recommend, and no glitter and metallics have not come out yet. But if the fact that they can do UV ink, just wait until somebody starts attempting. Not that I think it's a good idea, I don't, but glitter ink and typical glow in the dark ink, not just glow under black lighting. I think that people are going to do all sorts of things that aren't smart for them, and we're going to kind of pull it back. But I think in the way of design and technique, it is ever changing and ever growing, because look at people creating new textures of ink and new compounds within that ink, and think about the new machines and the new needles and the new inks and the styles and the techniques. We are never done growing. We are never, ever, ever done growing. Chris, thank you so much. I wish I knew how to say your last name. Chris Amaya. I don't want to butcher that. Amaya, maybe? Chris, anyway, you're super sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that nobody else, or in case nobody else read what he said, a woman would always rather be called intelligent or polite than think good looking. So thank you. You guys, you're very sweet for all your compliments. But, you know, I would love to... Ah, Lucifer, you're from DC. That's where I'm at. I mean, not right now, but that's where I'm from. How did my knuckles? My knuckles weren't so bad. Which tattoo is my first? Ooh. It was supposed to be a star. It is a Michael Jackson dancing, baseball playing starfish in space on my hip currently. Needs to get removed. I need to get a new piercing, something very different. Any ideas? Alexis, I'm always going to say go for like a custom bend, go for a cool ear project, research your piercer, and then don't stifle their creativity. Otherwise, think about the culture. Think about the culture behind it, because they're so, that's why half of them have. Do dermals hurt? I think the piercings are worse. What's my all-time favorite? I don't know if we're talking about piercings or tattoos. Is the wrist really painful? Nah, you're fine. Life's painful. Do I go to one artist? No, I have so many friends and family, and I have so many people close to me that work in the industry that I love and respect, and drool over their art. It would be a crime for me to just have one person's work on me. But I do know that a lot of people do that, and they're super happy with it, and to each their own. How do you like your Smock Alien? I love it. And this bad boy is like the Nokia of phones, because I can put this thing on the top of my car and drive off with it. Oh my God, and it still works. I can like be talking with my hands and throw it, and it'll land like down my garbage disposal, and the thing still works. This bad boy is awesome. I actually got a first gen, and I know a lot of people have issues with them, and they say that the second gen is like miles ahead of it. But my first gen like is, I love it. Like I haven't even tried the second gen, and I've had this thing for like, I don't know, 8 months now. I think maybe longer. I don't know. I got it when it first came out. Okay, Bike Fest. Bike Fest, because my ADD and my OCD are kind of kicking in, and because my coffee is kicking in. So, please check me out on Instagram, Piercings by Riley. You can check out some of the young ladies that may be attending Leesburg Bike Fest this week, not this weekend, the last weekend of this month. It's the 28th, 29th, and 30th, and it's in Leesburg, Florida. AMC Wall of Death is going to be there. There's going to be a really, really awesome music lineup. A few months back in Orlando, I did a sign up because somebody was getting a free spa getaway weekend. So I don't know how many of you got to, I got to meet that weekend. But hopefully, I can't wait to see who gets it. But we're going to be at Gator Harley on Friday. We're going to be at the Lucky You Cycle Saloon on Saturday. We're going to be at the Rat Hole for Custom Bike Show on Sunday. We're going to be running around. It's going to be awesome. The whole thing really is put on by Budweiser, by Bud Light, by Progressive. But go on Facebook and go on Instagram and look up Leesburg Bike Fest, because the pictures from last year will show you what you're in for this year, and it is going to be a smoking good time. What's the feet tattoos? What's up with you guys and my feet? Stay away from my feet. Sorry, let me catch up with all of these. Show us your pug. Okay. All right. So this one actually had an eye issue. So her eye's all goopy and I'm not allowed to touch it. I don't want to be depressing and talk about it, but she'll be okay. She's gonna be okay. I love that somebody asked to see her though. That's great. I have a low pain. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I have a low pain tolerance. I want tattoos. Numbing. Hush. Lidocaine. Vasecaine. I'm not above cheating. I have a pug too. He's blind from one eye. Oh, Jay, so that's what I'm talking about. My pug just gave herself a corneal ulcer and was like gushing blood from her eyeball the other day. She's 6 now. So she's on like a slew of medications and she's gonna get some really sweet eye patches soon. Corrupted Arts! Holy shit! Hey! Oh man! Shit, that's nuts. I miss you. You guys are fucking awesome. So guys, Corrupted Arts, I'm wearing shorts underneath for anybody of you that just tuned in. So Corrupted Arts is a great tattoo and piercing studio in North Carolina, in Greensboro. And they were one of the first, god damn, was that my first? I think that may have been like my first photo shoot ever. That was like maybe 6 years ago or something. Wow, it's crazy. That's awesome that you guys just fucking tuned in. Hey, hello everybody. Come see us. I want to. You know what? Will you do me a favor and check out this? Because I was barely an apprentice when I met you. No, anyway, guys, though, for real, if you're in the southern peak of Florida at the end of this month, please come see me at Leesburg Bike Fest. Come hang out with Steadfast Brand and Inked Mag, Bud Light and Progressive. There's going to be so many girls there. We're going to be running around the Harley Davidson. We're going to be running around the different saloons and the Rat Hole, and I am going to be probably drooling over the AMC Wall of Death crew, because what they do is just, you know what I want to know? How do you learn that riding a motorcycle 60 feet in the air, completely sideways on the wall is your talent? Anybody? Anybody? I live in Leesburg. Best bike fest ever. Yeah, I think this is the 21st anniversary. You guys should really check out pictures from last year. There was so much to see. Like, I wish I want to tell you about it, but I feel like it just wouldn't do it justice. It's wild. It's wild. It's such a good time. It's 3 days. The weather's beautiful, and it's motorcycles. It's the largest motorcycle and music event in the world. And it's amazing. But yeah, I wish I could bring my little bike. I wish I could bring my little Harley Sportster, but I'm going to be flying down. So everybody ride for me, because the weather is going to be glorious. Oh, I keep saying Corrupted Arts because I don't know who I'm actually talking to at the moment. Is it Tony? I know, I just wanted, Tony, if it is Tony, I really just wanted you to look at it, because shit, I want to come see you. I'll come see you and cut a bitch. Francis, I love you too. Ship your bike there, please. Ship my bike there. No rider ships their bike anywhere. No, that's mean. I shouldn't have said that. I'm about to get backlash for that. A true, genuine rider will ride their bike there. I also wouldn't even have time to ride while I'm down there, because I'm going to be hanging out with Inked Mag and Steadfast Brand and the lovely girls that are going down there. And we're going to be hanging out. We're going to be so busy this weekend. Or not, I keep saying this weekend. It is not this weekend. It is the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. Please be there. Please come hang out with us. Yes, happy day to all of you guys as well. Happy day. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on this. Where am I from? Virginia, DC area, born and raised for the first like 20-ish years of my life. Moved down to Florida, spent the next 6-ish years there, and now I'm in Vermont. Francis, yes. A million times yes. Greg, how long can you go without touching your hair? You know, when I'm sitting here literally looking at myself, it's kind of hard not to. It's why I hate being in front of mirrors. It's weird because I just feel like I have to, like, it's so bad. When I'm at work, it's up, and it's out of my way, so I don't fucking fuss with it. I'm 26. For everybody that's asking, I'm 26. I'm a piercer. I'm a piercer and a model. You can come check me out on Instagram and pictures of my dog. You can also check out pictures of Leesburg Bike Fest from last year because it was a super good time, and that's really what we're here to talk about. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to catch up on all of these comments. These come through so quickly, and I swear, I feel like every time I do these videos, I try to respond to these as well as I can, but I never see all of them until later. What is my sleeve? Okay, there is, making faces. Would you guys be my friend if my face was permanently like, okay, so anyway, there is a naked woman with no head and no arms in the negative space up top. There's her neck, shoulder. You can see her little butt. She's got 2 legs. And then I have some autumn leaves in the negative space down below. I don't know how to... and then some of my splatters makeup images. I have a heart on my elbow. I've got like a little ones kind of throughout. It's for my mom. Karen, your sister is my doppelganger. I would love to see her. I have never found my doppelganger. Somebody once told me that they found my doppelganger and I didn't see it at all. Hairline piece. Sorry, I'm still looking at these. Would you think a custom bend would help if my bottom hole in my industrial rejected because it was pierced through skin under the... Sometimes scar tissue can work to your benefit because it can act as thicker, tougher skin to hold a piercing in place, but ultimately if your body wants to push it out, it's going to push it out. But if it pushed it out because it was pierced improperly the first time, I don't think that's going to hold as much relevance as you think it will. Don't let the scar tissue freak you out, and I think that a custom bend is always just a cooler way to go, but this has to be something you like. I'm working on a few right now that I'm super stoked about. These comments, so good. You guys are awesome. You seem like a cool chick. I'd hang out with you regardless of how your face gets stuck. Oh, is that Sonia? Am I saying that right? Oh man, that's great. Did it hurt when you get your head tattooed? Nah, women have thick skulls, you know. I'm 26. How many do you have? How many tattoos do you have in total? 150 hours, give or take. My chest is empty. I have a few spots empty on my arm, and my lower legs and my kneecaps are still not done, but I have an appointment. My chest is getting worked on right now. I have an appointment for my lower legs, and my back I'm probably not going to touch for about 10 years. My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second. No, I don't have any on my calf, but I have them on the side of my leg. I'm a piercer. I keep getting asked what I do. I have 160 hours and many more to go. Heather, good for you. Good for you. That's fucking dope. Katie Sheridan. Thanks. Thanks, gal. I don't think that it all needs to be about sex. I really don't. The last videos that I was doing was for CBD. Inked magazine likes to stay versatile, you know, and the thing is that everybody in the public wants something different. And I'm trying to answer these questions. I am trying. It is hard because these like freaking fly through. Are you, Dean Compton, send me a message. Most painful tattoo I got was my palms and my ribs. Yeah, I was singing the Oscar Mayer song. Don't hate. So Bradford asked me a good question about the stigma of getting tattooed and pierced. It's funny, and I know that everybody loves to give a different answer for this. I think it's all about how you present yourself. I have my hands, I have my neck, and I have my face. So needless to say that wherever I go and no matter what I wear, there's really no hiding it. For years, with every majorly visible tattoo I get warned by the artist of like, hey, people might start looking at you differently. Is this something that you're still aware of? And it's never happened. It's never once happened, because if I'm ever going to go to a job interview, I'm going to dress the part, I'm going to act the part, I'm going to come with my resume and my portfolio, I'm going to be polite, and I'm going to be personable, and I'm going to be professional. And when it comes to the outside world, I think that you need to be polite, and you need to be respectful, and you need to be, I think that being humble and kind is so important, that if you can really, emanate all of those things, that, really more often than not, what I get is the older community going, I really don't like face tattoos, but that's pretty and you can hide it. I just ignore the fact that they say, and you can hide it. Because I can't hide my hands, but no, I think that the stigma is most likely always going to be there, because some people just don't like what they don't like, and some people will never like what they don't understand. But I think that we've come such a long way. I think it's just a matter of time. More jobs are becoming open to it, and each generation that is born is more accepting of it because of the liberal lifestyle that the generation before them is being introduced to. I think that it's only going to get better, but I think that it's also up to us. I think it's up to us to not cause that stigma. I mean, here's the thing. People want to know, some people associate being heavily tattooed with gang members. And yeah, there are a lot of gang members that are tattooed, but I think the person that has that in their head is because their association has always been that up until said point. So I think it's just up to us to break it. Anyway, enough of me talking about that. Ooh, love scarification. Sorry, I'm catching up on all of these. There's so many. It is an expression of art. Yeah. Okay, guys. So you've let me talk your ear off for another hour, and I'm so glad, because I really do love getting to kind of connect with you guys and do these videos. Check me out on Instagram, Piercings by Riley. Check out my latest post, shots last year from Leesburg Bike Fest. Go on Facebook and go to Leesburg Bike Fest. Go on Instagram, check out hashtag at Leesburg Bike Fest, just because you'll see so much from last year, and it's really going to tease you and make you want to go. But check them out on Facebook. It's and even check out everything else that we're gonna do. You can Instagram is Lucky You Cycle. Instagram is Gator HDFL, because we're gonna be there. So check us out on Friday at the Gator Harley Swamp stage. Gator Harley Davidson Swamp stage. Yeah, that's right. For some reason that one's hard to say. Saturday we'll be at the Lucky You Saloon stage, and then Sunday we're going to be at the Rat Hole Custom Bike Show. So please check us out. It's going to be so much fun. Hang out with us. Take pictures with us. I won't be drinking, but I'll buy you a drink. I'm sorry. I'm still reading all these comments. You guys are so great. And now I just can't stop saying Okay, I'm really getting caught up, but check us out on Facebook. Inked Mag, Steadfast, Brant, Leesburg Bike Fest is the 28th through the 30th of this month. It's the last weekend of this month. It's the world's largest music and motorcycle event, and I am super stoked to be there. Last year was a lot of fun, and I know this year's going to be even better. So come out and join us. And oh man, when I posted that photo, I realized how many more I've gotten since then. And one more vape for the road. It was really great to talk to everybody again and letting me talk your ear off. Thank you everybody for watching. Hello from all around the world. Please keep in touch with me. Leesburg, Florida, yeah! I got excited. I just want to make sure that I have this off. See, and somebody just asked me the topic. That's why I don't want to go. Okay, Leesburg Bike Fest. It's in Florida. It's the last weekend of this month. You guys should really go. Leesburg Bike Fest, Leesburg Bike Fest, Leesburg Bike Fest. Check them out on Facebook. Come hang out with us for the weekend. I know a lot of people are going to be there, and you won't be missing out if you don't. Leesburg Bike Fest. Leesburg. Have a great day, everybody, today. Enjoy the weather wherever you are. I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee, and I'm gonna enjoy this weather while I can, because today is my day off. See you in Leesburg from Daytona. Bob Gross, I will see you there. All right. Bye, guys.